My first role at UK Biobank was as a lab technician. The reason that I was interested in that role was because I'd worked in DNA analysis and it was something that I could see UK Biobank was starting to be involved in. I'd previously worked in forensics and I was looking for a company that was more health focused, which is why I joined UK Biobank. I joined UK Biobank as a lab technician almost 10 years ago. It was just as the resource was being opened. As the lab grew, I moved into lab supervisor and then assistant lab management roles, focusing on managing the lab team. I then moved into project management, overseeing some of the projects that we had for the whole cohort. I then worked as a lab manager, making sure that the lab is resourced sufficiently and it's being run safely. Quite recently, I've moved into the head of lab role, which means that I have oversight of all the lab activities and also the future direction of what we do with the lab and the samples that we have. In my role as head of lab, no 2 days are the same. My role's really varied, but I will always have meetings. There's always meetings to attend, but I think that the thing I really look forward to doing is spending time in the lab, understanding how the processes are working, talking to the team and identifying anything that we can do to make things easier or more efficient. I also spend some time at the external labs that we have collecting the samples, so in Reading and Bristol and Newcastle. And we also have backup sites in Oxford and Milton Keynes where we store kind of backup samples. And I've recently been able to spend some time with the team picking samples from Oxford, which has been really nice to kind of go back to what I did when I first joined and just see how I can make that a bit easier for people. One of the best things I find about working at Biobank is that this company always wants to push boundaries. We always want to do something new, and we'll always find a way to give the research community what they need, even if it's a bit challenging. One of the proudest moments I've had at UK Biobank was last year when I presented at the all-staff meeting. I was able to tell the company that the coronavirus antibody study had gone live that day. This was a huge accumulation of work from every department in the organisation over the past 2 months. It was a really challenging project to get set up. We had to collect samples from participants from their homes, which was something we'd never done before, and obviously under the challenging situation with COVID. So it was really great to be able to kind of communicate to the team that we'd have been able to deliver that project. If someone was thinking of joining UK Biobank, I'd say that it's somewhere that you won't get bored at. You'll always have a challenge. You will work really hard, but it's a really rewarding company to work for.